Annie, if you could please call the roll.
Mayor Pollan.
Here.
Vice Mayor Satula.
Here.
Councilman Smith.
Here.
Town Manager Hicks.
Here.
All right, moving on to the approval of minutes, August 5th town meeting minutes and August 28th work session minutes.
Mr. Mayor, I move we accept the minutes as presented.
I second that.
All right, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the minutes are approved. Moving on to reports of officers, boards, and committees. First, the permits report.
Building, use, and occupancy sign permits issued during the month of August 2019. Building permits, August 30th, Heath Design Group, 1 North Prospect Avenue, walk-up ATM machine. 1 use and occupancy permit, August 6th, Julian Frazier, 4674 Strauss Avenue for a pellet stove. No temporary use and occupancy permits, no demolition permits, no grading permits, no sign permits, and no temporary sign permits.
All right, thank you very much. Moving on to the finance report. Ginger?
July 2019 finance report. Beginning cash balance, $362,103.38. Total revenues, $492,723.64. Total expenditures, $386,107.68, with an ending cash balance of $468,719.34. Total investments, $777,279.16. August finance report begins with this same cash balance. July ended with $468,719.34. Total revenues, $421,735.21. Total expenditures, $246,719.47, with an ending cash balance of $643,735.08. Total investments, $778,919.62. Any questions?
All right, moving on, we have Town Manager, Code Enforcement, and Planning Commission reports.
Excuse me. Town Manager's Report, August 2019. Boardwalk. Maintenance agreements have been executed. We're waiting for the final Board of Utilities approval. Online bill pay is operational. Please, I state this every month, input the information exactly as it appears on your bill. Bond bill. The town has purchased the old PNC to convert into a family enrichment center. PNC to relocate the ATM into the parking lot this month. You heard Annie read it under the building permits report. Wastewater treatment plant blower replacement project, which was fully funded via MDE. The old blower removed and the new blower is set in place. New blower is fully operational and working without any issues to date. Restrooms on the Village Green, going over the specs and applying for permits to begin construction. Specification and cost opinion forwarded to SHA. Conference call with SHA, fingers crossed, this week. Charles County Soil Conservation District review is complete and the plans are approved. We hope to begin construction this month. Town is also working on a stormwater ordinance. It's currently in the draft phase. The town is also looking to update the current building codes, zoning code, and comp plan. A flood study is underway in the Knott's and Teets neighborhoods. The field work is complete and recommendations from the engineering firm are in hand. Report to be added to the next work session. The town will resume cleaning septic tanks and lift stations this month. The floors in the senior center restrooms were replaced last month. Paving repairs all over town will take place this month. And last but not least, the leaf vacuum will start back up on Wednesday, November the 6th. Code Enforcement Report, August 2019. Total violations during the month, 77. 10 grass, 11 rubbish, 3 zoning permits, 18 rental license violation, 29 property maintenance violations, 3 noise violations, 2 vehicles, and 1 open burning. The town also issued 16 citations during the month and performed 17 rental inspections. Planning Commission report, August 2019. The Planning Commission approved exterior changes at 4404 Indian Head Highway, which is the Indian Head Worship Center, and approved the relocation of, once again, the ATM at 1 North Prospect into the parking lot pending aesthetic satisfaction.
All right. Thank you very much. Moving on, Parks and Rec and Environmental Sustainability Committee reports.
For Parks and Rec, just wanted to thank the Oxon Hill Bike Club again for their annual bike ride. I wasn't able to attend, but here was a great event. Also, wanted to say congratulations to the students who are returning to school. I know you look forward to it, and we are here to support you. No environmental sustainability report this month.
Great. Thank you very much. Seeing no person from the fire department, we'll move past the Bureau of Fire Prevention report and go straight to community affairs. Karen?
Sunday, September the 8th, is the annual Indian Head Car Show. Is the Indian Head Car Show here on the Village Green. It's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And there is also, in conjunction with that, a Veterans Health Fair and Recognition Day. And that part of it's sponsored by the local veterans organizations. And the health fair inside here is sponsored by the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 7461. Special recognition. Wow, I'm like you.
Sorry.
Blah, blah. Special recognition and services will be offered to all first responders, veterans, active duty military, and their families, thanking them for their service. And free lunch to all veterans, active duty military, and their families is being provided by the Indian Head Baptist Church. And that's for the car show portion. The 9/11 Remembrance Ceremony is at 1 p.m. inside the building here. Everyone is welcome. It is a free admission thing. There's no charge. The food they're selling for a nominal charge, but again, if you're a veteran, active duty military, or their families, they do not have to pay for their lunch. Then on the drive-through box lunch on Monday, September 16th from 11 to 1:30 is at the Indian Head Volunteer Fire Department. That's their auxiliary that's hosting that. And there's flyers for everything on the back counter. On September 28th, which is a Saturday, is the first Community Connections by United Way of Charles County pop-up event. They will be down at the Indian Head Senior Community Center from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's all ages are welcome. There'll be job opportunities, diabetic testing supplies, memory screenings, food distribution, mental health resources, and much, much more. If you want more information, you can contact Elizabeth Farrer at 240-587-6373 or outreach@unitedwaycharles.org. St. James Episcopal Church Communities. This has definitely been a Monday. It's not a Tuesday. It's definitely Monday. St. James Episcopal Church Community Spaghetti Dinners continue. There's 2 left. Monday, September 30th and Monday, December the 2nd, 5 to 6:30 at the church at 7 Potomac Avenue. It's a no-charge public welcome. It's a nice community event. You get a good food, great desserts. Most of them are all homemade. And you get to hobnob with all your neighbors, and if you don't know somebody, believe me, as friendly as everybody is there, you'll get to know them. Save the date on Saturday, October 26th. The town is very excitedly partnering with the United Way of Charles County for a new fall festival. We hope to make an annual event. It's being called the Pumpkins on the Potomac Fall Festival. So that's all we have is a save the date. They are working on the flyer and all the advertisement. So as soon as it comes in, we'll get it posted on the website and our Facebook post and everything else. And on Thursday, October 31st from 6 to 8 here on the Village Green is our annual trunk-to-trunk trick-or-treating. It's children 12 years and under with an adult are welcome. The first 100 children will get a free trick-or-treat bag and a glow necklace. And that's for ages 1 to 12 only. Sorry, Tommy, but I'll make an exception for you since you volunteer in a town. We will be offering a meal bag of a hot dog, chips, fruit snack, and beverage for $2. We have inside dining and restrooms available. We are looking for residents, businesses, churches, organizations of all kinds to come up here on the Village Green and participate as a trunk-to-trunk carload of candy. Don't be scared when it says that you should have enough for 600 people. We do have about that many. However, just one piece of candy. You don't have to make a big bag of candy. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. A lot of the candy, I buy a lot of stuff at BJ's and Sam's. It comes to, 115, 300 pieces in a bag, that kind of thing. So we're looking to expand this so we have more and more residential and businesses, churches, and organizations up here to line up on the village green here. It's a safer way to trick or treat. The town council still allows door to door, but there's less and less people with their lights on and giving out candy, and everything's dark. You might as well come up here and you can have a great time and be safe. We do line up between 5 and 5:45. We will not be allowing any vehicles in past 5:45 for the lineup, and we do start promptly at 6 o'clock for the trick-or-treating. And if you do come with your car full of candy, we will give you your dinner for free, the whole carload that you bring with you. On Saturday, November 2nd, from 9 to 2 here in the pavilion is our 4th annual Christmas Craft Fair, and that is co-hosted between the town's community activities and the Indian Head Volunteer Fire Department Auxiliary. And on Thursday, November 7th at 11 a.m. here in the building, we will have our annual Veterans Day ceremony and lunch. That is free and open to everyone. The guide is out from the Charles County Parks and Rec. It's on the back there. They're kind enough to bring copies for us to have on hand. And September is Emergency Preparedness Month. I copied a sheet from the American Red Cross that just gives you the basics of what you should have for a few days' supply, just in case, God forbid, we are hindered by a hurricane or other natural disaster. I think I covered everything. Oh, we do have a meeting. Our first meeting of the fall for community activities is on Tuesday, September the 10th at 7 o'clock, and it'll be here in the building. And anyone is welcome to attend. Any questions?
Moving on to our community policing report, Officer Dooley for the final time. But before you go on to reading your report, we have something for you. This town seal is read Private First Class Stephen A. Dooley, 494, Town of Indian Head Community Policing Officer, May 2018 to August 2019. Thank you for your service to the town of Indian Head.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hold on. Take your. Hold on. Let me get that.
There we go. All right, everybody look this way too. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Appreciate it. Hey everybody, good evening. Like they said, my last meeting with you guys. A couple things to report on. Once again, handful of vehicles that stuff were stolen from. Doors unlocked, all of them. So we need to make sure we're locking the doors and proving that people will literally steal anything if you don't lock your property up. Somebody went into a vacant apartment and stole a sewing machine. A sewing machine. So I'm not sure how he's planning to sell that, but good luck to him, I guess. That's all I really had to report on. I'll introduce your new community police officer. This is Corporal Curtis with the Sheriff's Office. He's been with community policing for about a year. I will let him introduce himself to you.
Hello. Like Officer Dooley said, I'm Corporal Curtis. I've been with the Sheriff's Office for 10 years, with the Community Policing Unit for a little over a year now. I first started at Hughesville, and then I got transitioned over to Indian Head in some place in Bryan's Road. So it's going to take me a minute to get to know all the back streets and all the friendly faces around here, but I'll do my best. Any questions, concerns, anything, feel free to come to me, reach out, anything that you guys need. I'm here to help you and try to make everyone's life a little bit easier. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to say real quick, I appreciate you guys embracing me in your community, and I was happy to work with you guys, and especially Karen. She's the backbone of pretty much the community outreach program here, and she's definitely made my time here a lot easier than it would have been without her. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
right. Moving on, we have a briefing from Mary Agnes about the Madwoman Creek Arts Center.
Thank you very much for inviting one of your neighbors from downtown Marbury over to enlighten you of what's happening at the Art Center. The Madwoman Creek Art Center is celebrating 30 years this year, and we are a visual fine arts art center. Throughout the year, we do 9 different shows. We start with the high school show in January. We will have a middle school show this year in November. Then we move on to invitationals, where we invite artists from the region to come to have a show. Right now, Victor Falk, who is a citizen of Indian Head, has got his photography show there, and this will run through September the 17th. So come on out. We're inside the Smallwood State Park. There is no admission if you're going to the park. Now, if you're pulling your bass boat fish, they will ask for a fee. But if you're coming to the Art Center, no. This is a all-volunteer, nonprofit group that sponsors these shows. We also have art shows that are open to the general public and to our membership. So within the year, we offer special shows, we offer community shows, and we offer art for our community. And you would be surprised the talent that we have in Charles County. Last July, we had a magnificent sculpture show. We had many, many pieces like this that would have looked really good in somebody's office. I have brought brochures, and I will leave them on the back table for anyone who's interested. The membership is open to anyone, whether you're an artist or a supporter. Me, myself, I have no art talent. I appreciate it, but I can't draw a straight line. Inside of there are the activities that we have that for the rest of the year, and we've got a busy schedule. September 20th, we will open with an art show that will be juried from a gentleman from the Torpedo Factory, and there will be prize money. So if you have some artistic talent and you would like to express your feelings in art about Southern Maryland, I invite you to come and try. We will be celebrating our 30th year. We'll have an anniversary dinner October the 18th, and this we will hold at the Waldorf J.C.'s. And if for those of us that are a little older than 16 might remember the hubcaps, they will be performing. So then in the following show is called the Holiday Market, where we will have some of our artists will bring their artwork in. They'll set up tables within the art center, and it'll be there for each weekend. We're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will also, since we're celebrating 30 years, we will be having a show at the beginning of November for 3 weeks of some of the artists that were very instrumental in the first 5 years of our existence. Most of these, some of these people have passed on. Some of them are still working as artists. So, and then so that will be the past. And then the last part of November, we will bring in some of the future artists of tomorrow, the middle school students from all of the middle schools in Charles County. So I will leave these brochures on the back table for you. Like I said, the membership is open to anyone, and I certainly would like to get on Karen's calendar, because we have something going every weekend. The only time we're closed is just before Christmas until the middle of January. But every other weekend, we're open, and we're busy. We also are trying to promote tourism on the western side of the county, because we consider that we have history, we have art, and we have nature. Right now, our rack card represents Mount Aventine, Smallwood State Park, the house, Smallwoods Retreat, and the Art Center. And on the back, and there is a website that you can go to, explore Western Charles County, and find this information. Or if they're traveling, we'll hand them one of these with a map on the back, and they can find us. Last but not least, I guess I have to throw in a commercial. The Waldorf JCs, who sponsor our high school show, have produced ornaments every year. And last year, the ornament was for the Indian Head Trail. So these are available at the Art Center, or they could be available at your town hall. So it's up to you.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Any questions?
I don't have any questions, but I want to thank you for coming out. It's important that we have organizations that promote the western side of Charles County. I mean, we need that kind of synergy amongst the western side so we can hopefully get some momentum and get things on the western side. So thank you so much for coming out.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mary Agnes, for the awesome presentation about the Mattawamon Creek Art Center. Moving on, we have presentations of Town Seal tonight for our Planning Commission member. Okay. All right, we would like to recognize and honor Warren Bowie for his 14 years of dedicated service as a member of the Indian Head Planning Commission. The town and its residents would also like to extend its sincere thanks and appreciation for your many years of service to our community.